Hey makers, this is Dhruvin and today let's talk about how we can get started for creating basic form for Power Pages. So let's get started. But before that, let's do some recap. In our earlier sessions, we have created our new environment and we set up our first Power Pages website. We will continue this session with that. So first of all, let me talk about from last session what we have created and now how we can get started with actual form development in Power Pages. So whenever we are provisioning our Power Pages website or portal site, it will take some time, around 30 minutes it will take, and after that this will create this kind of website for you. And over here you can see that the type is Power Pages site. Sometimes it is showing you portal site as well. So both the things are same. So don't get yourself confused there. Second important point, whenever you are provisioning the portal for the very first time in your environment, at that time it will automatically create portal management app. So portal management app is a model driven application which is created automatically after the portal provision for the very first time. Now, what do this portal management application do? So basically, if I explain you in a very simple word, portal management is nothing but all the management configuration that we can do with the portal management app. For this overall Power Pages development, we are going to use this portal management app multiple times because it is one of the most important concepts that as a developer we should know. So when you open the portal management, this will open this kind of interface. Here you can manage your website, manage your content, manage your security. You can do lots of administrative tasks using this portal management application. As a Power Pages developer, you should know everything about the portal management and its offering. But we will not go it from the starting because we just want to go step by step. So whatever is necessary for building the application, we will cover those areas in the most. And at the end, you will realize that we have covered almost everything from here. So today's topic is basic form. So from portal management, we will explore one of the area which is basic form. But apart from that, it is providing different things like content snippet, list, web files, multi-step form, then portal languages, web pages, web template. Now what are these things? I will explain you gradually in my upcoming videos. So don't get yourself confused. And from website you can configure all your website configuration. And security is the very key piece for any organization. So we need to set up the security based on the different roles over here. Now this is the portal management. Now the portal that we provisioned last time, how it is looking like, let's explore that. So let me click on that portal. So it will open this portal in the new site and it will look like this. First, I need to provide the consent on behalf of my organization. So it will open that blank portal that we set up last time. So you can see this blank portal is looking like this. Now let's get started and try to edit this particular portal pages form. And now we will add our basic form inside this Power Pages. So what we want to achieve in the basic form, let me explain you this. So for basic form, I want to create one employee onboarding form where I need this many of fields as an input. Now moving forward in the upcoming episode, what we will do is we will enhance this form. We will implement some sort of repeating sections. We will accept show and hide condition. We will do the different kind of validations. So we will talk about those things in detail in upcoming videos. But yeah, this is the information that I want to capture as my employee onboarding form. So now let's get started for creating the basic form. Before we get started, please take a moment and please subscribe my channel. I know 70% of you are watching my content regularly but not subscribing the channel. It's free for you, but it is helping me to create this content in some other ways. So please do support me in this journey to survive myself. And don't forget to follow me on my Twitter and Instagram account. The very first thing that we need to do here is we need to edit our Power Pages site. So simply click here and click on edit, and that will open the design studio for Power Pages. So this is the Power Pages design studio where you can do all your coding or add all your component. Now by default we created the blank site. So we have this header, we have this footer, and we have this body section where we can add the different element based on our need. Now under this section I want to add my basic form. Okay, now one more important thing, we will talk about this header, footer, different kind of styling, editing the code in the Visual Studio in upcoming videos. So don't worry about that. So first, let's create one page for our employee onboarding. So I am creating here one page, EMP onboarding, and I just want to start from blank. So I'm selecting start from blank, and you want to add the page to your main navigation or you want to add the site navigation. So main navigation is nothing, but when you add that, it will add under the home, and also on the header it will show that option to you for the selection. So in main navigation, whatever pages are there, they are available under your header section. If you edit that at the other pages, it will just work as a behind the scene pages. Alright, so we are done with that. Now as a next step, what we want here is I want to create the basic form. So for that we need to have those database field first created into our Dataverse, because Power Pages only support Dataverse behind the scene. So for a time saving, I already created one solution and I built one table called employee onboarding inside my Dataverse itself. So this is the employee table which I have created, and these are all the fields which I have shown you in the Excel spreadsheet, which are exactly available over here like this. Now what I want to do is I want to design my basic form. So for that, first I need to build my entity form or table form inside my table. Okay, so for that what we'll do is we'll simply open our Dataverse table and go to the form section. If you don't know how to create Dataverse table and how to create solution and all, the reference videos are available on my YouTube channel. It is not exactly related to this series, but obviously when you are working with Power Platform, you are aware about solution, you are aware about Dataverse, how to create Dataverse table and all, you should already know. So I'm not going to cover those part in detail over here, but will directly use the table from the Dataverse. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to the form and let's create new main form. So I'm just creating that. This will open this kind of user interface for you. So over here by default it has shown all the required field, and now let's design our form. So let's say for an example, this is my general section and I just want to add other fields. So this is first section. So let's select that, and inside that section let's add the other fields. So first of all, this owner field is something I want to hide it. So I'm just making it hide. First name, then I want to have last name, then I want to have email and phone number. So these are all the basic information. Now I want to create one more section. So for that I'm going to create component and I will just add one more section over here. Second tab I need here is address. So for address I need street address, city, country information, you want to relocate or not, and if you want to relocate, where to relocate. Also third section I want to add now, go to the component, add a section, and this will add third section. So here I want to add position and I want to add services. Now once you are done with that, let's publish our form. So this is the one entity form or table form we created inside the Dataverse table. Now let's create the basic form inside the Power Pages. So there are two ways to create the basic form. You can simply create form from here. Here you need to select the Dataverse table. So let's say in my case we have employee as a database. So we need to select the employee database. and then we need to select the form, which form we want to load. So over here I want to load employee main form that we just created. So let's add that, and then we simply need to click on OK. So this has loaded this basic form on the screen. Now there is one more way as well to create the basic form. Let me show you that as well. So you can open your portal management app and go to the basic form. So ultimately right now it has created this basic form behind the scene inside the portal management app. But from here as well you can create the basic form. So the same step you need to follow. You need to follow like what would be the name of your form. So you can just define that employee new form, and you can simply select the table over here. So here I have a table employee, which form you want to select, which tab you want to select, and what would be the mode of the form, and what is your website. So this is my website. So this is how you can configure your form. Okay, this is from portal management app. My personal favorite option is the portal management application, and Power Pages is still like Studio is under development. It doesn't have all the feature available together over here. So I recommend that just go with the basic form from the portal management app. So right now we have two different forms with the same table. One is employee new form that we created from portal management, and this is something which we directly created from that. Both the things are same. Now let me show you, if you create the form from the portal management, how you can add that inside your Power Pages. So let's say I deleted the existing one. So let me refresh my page, and over here let's configure the form. So now after refreshing, my employee new form from portal management app is available. Simply click on that. So the form will start appearing over here. So let's wait for a minute. And now it is showing like this. Now it is showing you the thing, set the permission on this form so that it can be used by all of your site visitor. So this is the permission that we need to set up at the table level. Okay, but before that let's try to preview this form. And when we did preview, it is showing this type of permission problem to us because we haven't provided that permission yet. So for that, what we need to do is we simply need to select the permission option from here, and we need to provide the table permission. Okay, so let me show you the better way of doing the table permission. So we set up our form. After that, again we need to go to the portal management application. So this is the portal management app, and you simply need to go to the security section and need to go to the table permission, and you need to click on new employee form permission. So I'm selecting my Dataverse table. We need to select the website. Let's select that, and access type. What type of access you want to provide? Self access, parent access, account access, contact access, or global access. So in my case, I just want to provide global access to the user. So let me select that. What type of privileges I want to provide here? I want to provide read permission to the user, create permission to the user, and append to I don't need at this moment. Delete permission as well I want to provide moving forward. Okay, so I'm just doing this and clicking on save. Now after we provide the table permission, we need to provide the role to the table. So let it to be done. As soon as you save that, you can see the web role option here. So you simply need to select add existing web role. So it will show you available roles over here. So this form can be accessed by whom? Like authenticated user or anonymous user or administrator who can access it. So in my case, I want to provide authenticated, anonymous, both the users. So I'm selecting that, and I want administrator as well. You can do that. So I'm selecting all three roles over here. But let's say in your case, if you don't want to make that form anonymously accessible, then you can just ignore that. And similar way, like in your case, if you want to assign other type of access, like contact, means contact can only edit the record, account level, parent level, or self level access, you can just change that thing based on your need. Okay, so we set up the table permission properly, and now it's simple time to sync this thing. So let's just do one more time, sync here, and then we will do preview. I'm previewing that into desktop mode, and here we are, the basic form loaded successfully. Now there are some configuration as well inside the basic form. You can turn it on and turn it off based on your need. So let's say for an example, in this form, when you scroll down a little bit, you want to enable the captcha code for the user, then you can turn it on, and if you don't want, you can turn it off. Apart from that, if you want to enable attachment for the form, you can simply turn it on. Also, there is a on submit event. So let's say when form is submitted, what you want to do, you want to display a message, which display message you want to show, you can simply do that. Or if you want to redirect to a page or redirect to a URL, you can do all of these action from here. And data of this form is something like what it will do, it will create a new record, right? So it should have create a new record for the first time, but for edit form there is another way of doing that. So I will show you that thing in a while. So let's just keep this setting as is and let's test our form. So over here I have this first name. I don't want to enter another things because I did not provided any kind of validation, but in your case you can provide the validation as well. Validation is something which I will cover into upcoming episodes, so you will get a better idea that how to apply the validation without making field required on the Dataverse level. Okay, so just wait for a couple of videos, and now let's just click on submit, and what it will do is it will store that information in the database. So the form has been submitted successfully. So this is how we created the new basic form for our Power Pages website. Isn't that cool? Now in upcoming episode, we will talk about how we can create the edit form for the basic form which we created today. And also we will be discussing about creation of grid view inside the Power Pages. So stay tuned to my upcoming episode. Hope this video helps you and values your time. If so, subscribe my channel and show your love. Also, don't forget to subscribe my Instagram and Twitter account where I'm uploading short content on Power Platform. Also, do subscribe my another channel, Digital Dhruvin, where I'm uploading short content and Hindi content on Power Platform. So, with this is Dhruvin signing off. See you in the next session with some amazing content. Till then, have a great day. Goodbye.